Hello and welcome back. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play the final-ish episodes of this campaign. So we still have a royal marriage with Polotsk. Because he had been a vassal. So let's break that royal marriage. So he stops trying to ask us for stuff. I can't develop his land anymore, so we can't make anything happen with that. Basically just waiting on Urbino to accept free city status. He's at -1 reasons now. We could like bestow Imperial Grace, but that's not really necessary. He should accept within the next couple months. For now, we'll just do counter-espionage on France, and then just let time pass so the course can complete. Yeah, all the military access requests, if you missed it, that's just so that we don't get spammed with royal marriage offers and alliance offers. The way the AI works is if you have 2 relationship slots open, then they will, if they want to ally you, then they will assume that because you have 2 relationship slots free, that you are open to an alliance. I'm not, because they're all going to become our subjects, so I asked for military access through everyone just so that they would shut up, basically. Don't ask me for stuff. Make sense? Marry him? We could marry him, but again, he's going to be willing to do it soon anyway. Except that we lost some Diplo rep, apparently. Lose 1,000 ducats and they gain influence. They currently have too much. Just let them be mad. So, losing Diplo rep made it so we just have to wait for the overextension to be gone. Pinsk is occupied. Filthy rebels. So many Russias? I know. It's the best. Russia, 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 Russia. Defender against Russia in the Russian conquest of Brest. Russia is currently attacking Brests. I'm gonna say no to all these military access requests because I don't want to help Russia. Even if it's people inside the empire that are asking for it, the answer is just no. Trust me, Lithuania, you don't want military access to Russia. Stop asking. That's not smart, man. Well, that's not going to be a very good fight. But we're too slow to reinforce easily. Let's get a high maneuver guy there just to get there a little bit faster. Maybe a day or two. Maybe we'll be alright. I think we're good. Okay, some cores are done. It's like quite a few are, in fact. Now we can do the arduous task of finding provinces that need to be added to the empire. Let's start here. Okay, we're waiting on those cores, but this is added, or addable rather. Okay, we're waiting on Mitau, these 3 cores, then this land down here. Truce with England is up. Which is at 49 on the next monthly tick. I think we'll be able to pass the reform. Okay, so thing we need to make sure we get done, though, is we need these free cities. If we do the next reform, then that'd be bad. So we need to get the last free cities done. Get free city of Urbino. And free city of Denmark. -6 reasons. Let's do some stuff with him. Here, buddy. Have great power influence. Here's 14 ducats. Feel good about yourself for a while or something. What's him at -3 reasons? Yeah, we could just do Imperial Grace, but we have one reform to pass after this, so... I do think it's worth mentioning that, in general, it's usually bad to do Renovatio Imperi, because it makes you weaker than just having the vassal swarm, but... in the interest of wrapping the campaign up, we are going to do the click. Or go Grayskin. Grayskin? Is it Grayskin or Grayscale? Yeah, we're already maxed out on relations, so we're going to have to do Imperial Grace on this guy to get the last little bit. Okay, he's now willing to become our final free city to get the achievement. Neither Holy nor German. And become full circle, basically. We started off enemies with Denmark, killed Denmark, and now we're making him into a free city of Denmark. That's funny. And that should do it. So there's that achievement. Neither Holy nor German is out of the way. Let's pass our reform. Now, this one is special in that when you revoke the privilegia, anyone who doesn't want to accept will say no, and they don't actually become your vassal. So we want to find, we want to find Bohemia in the list and see how close they are. -28.7 reasons. Partially because we're overextended. Number of reforms. We should improve relations with them. Bestow Imperial Grace, that kind of stuff. Austria still reformed. So, probably just attack him. Or just ignore him. That works too. We can get Mr. Bohemia to accept. Then I'd be okay with that. -22 reasons still. Opinion of Emperor. Looks like we might need to just ramp up Imperial authority to get him to be willing to accept. Why are there still so many rebels? Probably because Russia's spawning them, would be my guess. So we'll go over the Imperial authority limit that we need, just to try to get Bohemia to accept. It's also, I wonder if it's theoretically possible to get Austria to accept, even though he hates us. If we had like 100 Imperial authority, for example. Where's Austria? Austria's not an elector. Here he is. -109. So that's pretty bad. I can't get his opinion to 0 because he's like real mad that I've enforced religious unity on all these people. I've persecuted all the reformed people. I think we haven't actually real improved with him. Altogether, that's like, what, -280? Yeah, it's gonna be real difficult. Micro gets you a lot in EU4. 100 Imperial Authority makes everyone accept, to your knowledge. I know that Imperial Authority, it's not a fixed rate, right? Like, if you look at Bohemia's reasons for acceptance, Imperial Authority is already at 7.8. I think that it scales more the further from 50 you get. I don't think it's just a flat modifier to it. I don't remember exactly. We're only 15.8 reasons away from his acceptance now. And now we're at 9.7. Oh, it's because we just gained more Diplo rep. Nice. That's convenient. We weren't overextended. It is kind of funny when you consider the whole fractional reasons concept. I have fractional reasons for acceptance. Excuse me? What does that mean even? Negative 6.4, negative 5.9. The Diplorep of the Empire gives us 50 reasons. Opinion of Emperor, we could get another 6, roughly, 5.9. Let's probably max out relations with Bohemia. Great power influence him. And, send him a huge gift. Bribe his ass. We'll get him all the way up to 200 opinion. It's gonna be big. Big gift. Here you go, buddy. I'm gonna give you like 1,000 ducats, and then you're just gonna become my subject. Sound good? Here's, yeah, there you go. $1,075 dues. Do you want to accept now, please? They are currently backing it due to 1.1 reasons. Great. Alright, so this doesn't, like, let us get access to Austria, but whatever. Privileges have been revoked, demand oaths of loyalty. We're now all our vassals. And our income is going to go even higher due to vassal tax income. That's a lot of vassals. Bohemia has liberty desire due to development. Fortunately, we have tons of money and prestige, so we can just placate him and stuff. Don't really care. Yeah, we get a CB on Austria. We get claims, regular claims, not permanent claims. And I believe that land immediately leaves the Empire, so we could just reconquest it all right now. But then we have to fight France. And we got land to add over here, so... Also, that Imperial reform, once again, increases Imperial Authority Growth modifier. So our total modifier to Imperial Authority Growth is, I believe, at 75% now. So every province we add is 1.75. We generate 0.62 a month. I mean, it's fast. Fight France. You guys aren't gonna, like, let it go, are you? You really want to have one last showdown with France? I mean, we could. Get this army, like, trained up to full size. Let's do... This one's fine. Once again, we're getting military access. All of our military access just got revoked because they're all vassals now, and you can't have access like that. So I'm gonna just ask random people once again. This is such a weird, like, thing. Like, all of your subjects are gonna ask you for stuff now. Let me guess. France just stopped being valid? Yeah, of course. I mean, it helps that we have 500 and something force limit, whatever now. No reason to counter espionage now, because they're not rivals. Okay, that's 8. Let's just get one more. And then this spam will stop. We don't need royal marriages with all our vassals. That's silly. I think we use 2 combat stacks and we see how we do. Let's check to make sure combat stacks make sense. We currently have our combat stack, like, template is what? 30. It's more than 34 combat within the front row. Probably should add another 2 artillery, but it's fine. It's close enough. So, sure. Let's fight. We'll wait for this army to get retrained. and then we'll do it. This army's not really been suppressing very much lately. Let's have them transported over to Sjaelland. Looks like we might be able to pull 3 combat stacks over, actually. We've got 70, 64, 35, 34, 30, 30. There's a 30 still down here. Yeah, I'm gonna have them walk up. And we'll train that into a full half stack. Looks like it somehow ended up with extra cav. I really don't know how that happened. Hugely powerful? Oh yeah. We are absolutely, without a doubt, there's no contest. We are the strongest country in the entire game by... Probably like by an order of magnitude. We're probably 10 times stronger than the next strongest nation. We're already in first place by nearly double. I had just recently passed Spain, but that doesn't take into consideration the economic power that we can leverage. I mean, not only are we super strong, but we're approaching... Nah, not approaching. We're like 1.5 times income. Not double yet, but soonish. Fly here is only 46, 69, 69. Let's have these guys go drill in Friesland. I guess now we can improve relations with subjects and it'll actually work. That's kind of cool. I guess. Yeah, and that's not, and again, that's not even factoring in the military strength of the swarm, which we can just do this, say, all subjects focus on sieges, and they'll just go do that. If I wanted to, also the correct thing to do, since we're the Dutch, and we have, looking at our income, if we look at the... let's see... I think there might be a way to see everyone's trade efficiency easily, but I can't remember how now. But basically, if we look at our trade income efficiency ratio, we've got like 62% increased trade income. We'd be better off making sure to demand trade from literally every country in our inside the empire. But it's tedious to go through and do this. If we want them to have more troops, we would just also go through and subsidize them all, because it's the same logic as I presented a while back. Like, if we have a better income ratio than they do, we make more overall money, we turn around and give them half of that money, and then we both make a profit. Or we ignore their armies and we just use the economic power from all of this transfer trade power to obliterate our enemies with our own armies. Okay. Last month we made 315 from trade. Let's see where we end up in 2 months. Sometimes it takes 2 months for transfer trade to actually go into effect. I don't know why. So we'll wait 2 months. I've already forgotten the number I just said. It was like 315 or 431. Again, let's wait 1 more month. Also make sure that this is a full combat stack. It's missing a couple troops here and there. And an extra cav for some reason. We're now trading in 4 things. Notice how that didn't pop up till the 2nd month? 452 now in trade income. Now we are double the Ottomans with 567 force limit. That's going to probably make some of these subjects start to not be able to support their troops. I do want to try to get Bohemia loyal if we can. He's got 107 troops right now. He's making 90 ducats a month gross. Only 5 ducats from trade, but I want that money. Can we dev him? Sure, we could. Don't have any need for the monarch points. Not to mention the button that we press in this case just clicks to like instantaneously integrate him. You don't even have to pay the diplo points to reintegrate that land. That should be enough to keep him loyal. Okay. We could Royal Marry him, but that'll actually cost a relationship. If I were taking this campaign further, which we're not, I'm not going to. We're going to attack France, but we're not going to take the campaign to World Conquest. There's just no point. There's no achievements to be earned from it at this point, so... But if we were, we would spend the relationship slots on vassals outside the Empire, rather than vassals inside the Empire. You don't want to roll marry people who are inside the Empire. Either do alliances with other countries, or do... vassal relationships. Vassals outside are impossible to keep loyal, though. That's true. It can be difficult, but if you utilize, like, making them pay for all the forts in wars and that type of stuff, you can usually make it possible. Alright, so I'm going to take a short break here, and in the next episode we'll do one final war with France, and that'll be the series finale, since we are already at 27 Imperial Authority, and we'll do the Renovatio Imperii at the end of the war. I think I went through and clicked all the clicks that we needed to click over here. I'm not sure now. Alright, I'll see you guys in the next episode. As always, thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying the campaign. I'll see you soon.